Hello, and welcome to the WWE Universe, and it's the 41st episode. I know, I can't believe it myself, but I have finally got guests here. I've got Michael Shannon.
What's up, man? How you doing, dude?
I know, it's a long time since I've had a guest on here. You know, I know. It's unbelievable. I can't believe how long it's been.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I still have bedhead. My hair's all messed up, but, I had to be here, man.
You had to be here because, let's face it, this is the final pay-per-view before the Big Daddy itself, Wrestlemania 31.
Whew,
and it's the fast lane to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
speaking of fast lane, and this is where the fun starts at this precise moment, is that we start with the six-man tag. Or in fact, hang on, hang on a minute. Let's go back to the Miz TV. Because Miz TV, Paul Heyman basically comes out and says that Brock Lesnar is going to beat whoever's going to win between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan.
Right.
Now, how do you feel about that? The fact that Paul Heyman has confidence that Brock Lesnar is going to win at WrestleMania.
Well, as we all know, Paul Heyman is one of the best guys on the microphone, dude. I love Paul Heyman. So of course he's going to support, his man Brock Lesnar, man, the big freaking beast, And Brock Lesnar is. Like him or not, Brock Lesnar is a big, giant beast.
Oh, yes, definitely. He's definitely a beast, man. Damn.
Yeah, man.
But then obviously following that, we would have a six-man tag, Seth Rollins, Kane, and Big Show, defeating Ziggler, Eric Rollins, and Ryback, the three men who were originally fired back in January by the game Triple H.
Yeah, right, man.
So Seth Rollins and Kane and Big Show were able to work together to actually win. And in the process of this victory, guess who comes back out of the wind? It's Randy Orton. The Viper shows up again since being attacked by Seth Rollins.
Creep.
Obviously,
not a Randy Orton fan. I'm not a Randy Orton fan. But,
so how do you feel about that then, now that Randy's coming back for Seth Rollins?
Ah, man. I don't know. What do you think he's going to be, a heel or a face?
Well, I think he's a face, definitely. And I think looking at Monday Night Raw, it kind of proves that he's definitely against the authority and he just wants Seth Rollins for a match. If by all costs, it proves my point.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch Raw yet, man, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's proven from watching Raw from last night. I think it's safe to say we're going to get a Randy Orton-Seth Rollins match at WrestleMania without question.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Why not?
Exactly. But then, of course, we also had the split up of Goldust and Stardust. And Goldust was able to defeat his brother, which is Stardust, a.k.a. Cody Rhodes.
I was kind of happy with that win. The match was kind of slow. I thought at least they would put on a bit of a better match because, they're working together and all, but I guess we'll have to see what happens, dude, because they might actually have a match at WrestleMania too, and maybe they'll give them a hardcore match.
Yeah, I reckon there's going to be a special stipulation between those two at WrestleMania. There's got to be something big happening for Stardust, Goldust.
Maybe Dusty Rhodes will be special referee, dude.
I don't know. Anything's possible because Goldust is still hurt from that attack that Stardust does at the end of the match,
Yeah. Goldust. Love him.
I know. And surprise, surprise, we've got new tag team champions in the business. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd finally win the titles off the Usos. Kind of a bit of a surprise win because nobody depending on whether people expected it or not, I think a lot of people were, 50-50 about whether they were going to win or not, but it's proven now that they're going to be the tag champions by WrestleMania time now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a rematch at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Right?
it's just a question of what they're going to do with the tag champions, whether they're going to do another fatal four-way like they did last year, or whether they're going to set the stakes even higher, or what they're going to do with them.
That's true.
And then, of course, we have the Intercontinental title match where Bad News Barrett beats Dean Ambrose by disqualification, but Dean Ambrose, he just takes the title because of how crazy he is. I just love how Dean Ambrose could just do these crazy moments where, yeah, despite the fact he loses, he just takes the title like he's won.
Oh, yeah, man. You got to love Dean Ambrose and his attitude.
Oh, man. Everyone seems to be obsessed with this Dean Ambrose idea that WWE are going with right now. It's just, he seems to have been on a good place since WrestleMania, really. He's been
Oh, yeah.
Well, since the split, of course. Since the split of the Shield last year. I mean, Dean Ambrose has been in good position right now, you know?
I love his crazy character. It's great.
It is. And it seems that another champion who's definitely going to be... Well, of course, there's going to be a rematch between Bad News Barrett and Dean Ambrose, without question. But Nikki Bella is going to be at WrestleMania as the Divas champion after beating Paige.
Yeah.
So John Cena's own girl, Nikki, is going to be a champion at WrestleMania.
Surprising, you know, but...
Because you never would say in your wildest dreams that the Bella, one of the Bellas are going to be champion at WrestleMania until now.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy, and I like Paige, man. Paige is probably my favorite diva right now.
Current. Yeah, and who knows what Paige's role is going to be at WrestleMania? Whether they're going to have all the divas out at WrestleMania like they did last year, or what they're going to do with Paige, and then particularly what they're going to do with AJ when she comes back, because I know she's meant to be back in time for WrestleMania at some point between now and the big event.
They could have a triple threat for the Divas title.
So let's hope AJ gets back in time. Let's hope.
Let's hope.
And then of course you have the United States Championship match. Rusev beats John Cena. Now, how do you feel about that, Mike? Rusev beating John Cena.
Well, this pay-per-view had a lot of surprising wins. That was another one, because everybody would think John Cena is probably going to win.
Thinking John Cena was going to win, but interestingly enough,
I'm happy.
He did pass out. He did pass out in the process because of the attacks that Rusev did before the submission. So you could.
John Cena never taps, and he's
never tapped. Therefore, it makes sense for him to come out on Raw and say he wants a rematch at WrestleMania. So all we got to do now, all that Rusev's got to do is just accept the thing, and it's just a question on how they're going to build up that U.S. title rematch for WrestleMania. Because Cena's going to win at WrestleMania without question.
I hope so.
And then
no, I don't hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, yeah.
I think so. But I like Rusev. You gotta give props to a wrestler that doesn't wear shoes. That's cool. That's hard to do. That's hard to pull off.
Yeah, and I'm just beginning to wonder what they're going to do with Rusev when he loses his US title. Are they going to get him to win Money in the Bank, or what are they going to get him to do next?
That's true.
In fact, I mean, we're still yet to know when Seth Rollins is going to cash his stuff in, because, I mean, it's been nearly a year, and yet he hasn't even cashed in or anything.
I know.
I mean, is he scared of Brock, or what's going on? I mean, I thought he would have cashed in by now.
I guess he's well, you know what? Brock Lesnar's never there, man. So,
I think it's because he knew that when Brock Lesnar F5'd him, he knew that he was in for a tough challenge. That's probably partly the reason why he hasn't cashed in, because he knew that Brock was going to get him every time.
True.
But then we come to the big main event. Roman Reigns
Mm-hmm.
and Daniel Bryan. And
Yes.
yes, I know this has been a hard one to call because these two, Daniel Bryan, he was the guy who topped the charts at WrestleMania 30 last year, beating the Authority, beating all members of Evolution on the same night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
But this year, it just so happens that Roman Reigns has outbeaten Daniel Bryan. And it looks like the match is set between Roman Reigns and Brock, as it was after the Royal Rumble when they had that confrontation. That was just
I am
wow.
happy. I am happy Roman Reigns beat Daniel. I know a lot of Daniel Bryan fans out there. He's awesome. Daniel Bryan's awesome. But I'm a Roman Reigns fan, dude. I am a Roman Reigns fan, dude.
Yeah, there's Roman Reigns. How do you feel, Roman Reigns, on winning the match?
I feel good. I feel good. It's going to rain down. I'm going to rain my Superman punch down on Brock Lesnar. I'm going to beat his ass. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can believe that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was a good match, man. And I'm excited to see Roman Reigns take on Lesnar, man. Will Roman Reigns get the title?
Well, let's hope so, because, I mean, you know, I know there's been a lot of questions about whether Brock Lesnar's going to stay in the WWE or whether he's going to go back to UFC because, I mean, of the contract and everything. But everyone seems very convinced that he's going to stick around with the WWE. But it depends on how he's going to re-sign his contract and renew it, you know, if he does stay, you know. Because, I mean, there's been talks that he's going to be like a babyface and Roman Reigns was going to be a heel. And, you know, the question is where they're going to take Roman Reigns' character now. Is he going to be babyface? Is he going to be heel? Or what's going on, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell right now, you know.
It is. And another huge match that is scheduled for WrestleMania, and particularly probably the best part of Fastlane, Triple H and Sting in the same ring at the same time. And that moment where Sting points to the WrestleMania sign to Triple H, you knew something big was going to happen right there. Sting challenging Triple H to a match at WrestleMania. That must feel so good, particularly for WCW fans who remember this guy from the Golden Age.
Oh, yes, of course, man. He even got to hit Triple H with the bat, so that was nice, man.
I'm telling you now, this is really gonna be like a match that we'll probably want to remember, particularly Triple H and Sting.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about that whole match being set up for WrestleMania now? You're like,
oh, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Of course, I want Sting to win. You know, I'm excited. I can't wait to see Sting back in the ring again, man. In a WWE ring for the first time, having a match.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's going to definitely play an effect with Triple H because, I mean, him and the Authority, you know he's going to be snapping a lot of times because he knows that he's got Sting to deal with at WrestleMania.
Well, you know,
it's going to be a big moment for him.
If Triple H brings any of the Authority out to help, I bet Sting might have some friends of his own that might come out, dude.
Well, that's the question. Who's Sting going to actually bring out to defeat the Authority? I mean, what surprises is he going to bring with him to WrestleMania?
That's the big question.
And then to top that off, you have this moment where we all think the Undertaker's shown up, and then all of a sudden Bray Wyatt comes out of a casket.
Yeah.
Like he's not even afraid of the casket. Like, I mean, a normal human being would be afraid of that thing. And somehow, some way, Bray Wyatt's just coming out of here saying, I want to take the Undertaker's soul at WrestleMania.
Yes, I always felt, you know what, the past couple years, I thought, an idea I had, that another person would be the Undertaker eventually. So Mark would retire, the actual Undertaker, and pass on the Undertaker to somebody else, man. That would be interesting. That would be interesting if that's what they're going for. That would be cool. Because it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Undertaker, he lost the streak last year.
Oh, how did you feel about that last year when all those devastating fans, the streak, I ain't being funny, but I have never felt that sad in my entire life when I found out that the streak was broken. I was sitting there.
I realized.
In shock.
I realized. I understand wrestling's, it's scripted, it's predetermined. We know that. But
yeah,
I was, after that, man, dude, I was sad, dude. I cried a bit, dude. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it, man. I got in my car and just drove for like an hour. Because that streak, been like 20 years, man. 20 years since I've been watching, longer than 20 years, but the Undertaker streak every year, always Undertaker wins, always. Would have never thought he would have lost, man. Not in a million years, and he did, and I was very sad, dude, about it, man.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, especially by the look at the fans' face, and I remember when I saw the people's looks, I was literally surprised. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever see anybody beat The Undertaker streak. I thought The Undertaker was just going to still be strong heading into this WrestleMania. But the interesting thing about that WrestleMania is that the minute he came off the stage, he basically, I don't know, for some reason, Mr. McMahon called the ambulance and he just collapsed. I don't know what the hell happened. After that match, he just literally collapsed and he went to an ambulance. So something wasn't right with the Undertaker after that match.
He got hurt. He got like a bad concussion. But speaking of Mr. McMahon, he was recently in a muscle fitness magazine, dude.
Oh man,
right, dude. Vince McMahon looks better than ever. Like it.
Yeah. Now, why can't we have a Triple H versus McMahon match? Why can't we?
Just a guess. I'm thinking that Vince McMahon is gonna at least have one more match or something. One more. I don't know with who, but man, he is in shape. He's in better shape than some of the actual wrestlers that we see. If you get a chance, look that up later. It's in a new muscle fitness magazine. It shows him working out. Like, he's like almost as big as John Cena, dude. I'm like, holy crap. We haven't seen him for a while. So he must be working out for something. That's my guess. I'm guessing he's working out to get in that ring one more time. I would love it to be Stone Cold. I would love one more match with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, man.
Oh yes, of course. That's going to happen at some point.
Would love it.
And funny enough, they've actually announced last night on Monday Night Raw that for the second year in a row, the Andre the Giant Memorable Battle Royal is back. Yes, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal will be back at WrestleMania this year.
Nice.
The same match that Cesaro won last year. This is the second year it's going to happen.
Oh, all right, cool. So you get
the question is, who's going to win this time? Now Cesaro's won it. Question is, who's next?
Yeah, that's cool.
Could it be Big Show's year? Because I knew Big Show was that close to doing the impossible. I mean,
yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I don't know, man. I guess we have to see who's in it, who's all in it.
Yeah, because they haven't confirmed any participants. All they've said is the Battle Royal is set for WrestleMania. That's what they've set for now.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like a little Rumble match. How about this? Tell everybody, did they announced who's going to be the next inductees to the Hall of Fame?
Oh yes, of course. I mean, so far in the Hall of Fame, we've had, we've got Macho Man Randy Savage. We've got the Bushwhackers now coming in.
The Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers. Rikishi to the Hall of Fame.
But let me say, the Bushwhackers is one of Graham McLaughlin's favorite tag teams ever.
Oh, yes.
Here.
Yes.
Yes. I know, man.
And
You know what?
also, and I know there's been a lot of rumors that Kevin Nash is going to be joining the Hall of Fame at some point this year. Because I mean, a lot of people are hoping Big Daddy Cool's going to be in this Hall of Fame
Yeah.
because of the fact that Razor Ramon was in the Hall of Fame last year. So it would make perfect sense that he would be in the Hall of Fame because he's had a history in the WWE. Obviously, there's quite a number of people they could have in the Hall of Fame. I'll be surprised if they get the Undertaker in the Hall of Fame. And despite him having having this match at WrestleMania 31, I reckon they should give the Undertaker a Hall of Fame just in case he thinks about wanting to retire after this match. I think it's the best thing to do for them.
It could be possible, man. It could be possible.
I mean, is there any other people you want to see in the Hall of Fame this year? Because, I mean, there's got to be some more spaces for some more names to be announced.
Jeez, man. I mean, off the top of my head, is Vince McMahon in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think Mr. McMahon's ever been inducted into the Hall of Fame, but you never know. I mean, some point down the road, you're going to probably get him in the Hall of Fame. I mean, you could have China in the Hall of Fame.
Triple H said China will not be in the Hall of Fame.
Jacqueline, another former diva who hasn't been inducted yet. I mean, she could be in there.
Molly Holly, if you remember her.
Yeah, Molly Holly. There's another diva that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, they haven't announced a diva this year, right?
Yeah, so I mean, we could have a diva involved.
Tori Wilson.
But
yeah,
you'll be surprised, right? That this is the latest rumor we've got on Daniel Bryan's WrestleMania 31 plans.
Oh, okay.
Daniel Bryan won't be in the main event of WrestleMania 31. The good news is that it appears that a match with Dolph Ziggler isn't dead after all. Yes, Daniel Bryan versus Ziggler for WrestleMania 31.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Which you all can see for free on the WWE network. Well, not free, but for $9.99 a month. But then I don't know how that translates in your money.
It's £9.99.
Oh, is it £9.99?
Yeah. Same price in the UK.
$9.99 all around, dude.
Exactly.
If you're a wrestling fan, it's well worth it. You get all the pay-per-views. You got all the dramas, the drama.
You get all the WCW, ECW.
Oh yeah,
shows.
All the classics, man. All the classics. You even get the I forget the name of the pay-per-view, the one where Owen Hart died, but they cut that part out, from what was that, 99, I think, I don't remember. Graham was here, Mr. Dictionary, but he's not here, or Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
But maybe next time we will get Graham McLaughlin here with us, I hope.
Yeah. Hopefully we will. But there's also been rumors that that apparently the Undertaker and Bray Wyatt match is going to be a casket match for WrestleMania. A perfect way for the Undertaker to be sending off. Perfect way. Casket match. Why not? WrestleMania.
Why not, man? Why not? Pass the torch, Undertaker. Why not, man? I will, at this point.
Oh, it's just I think it'll be the best way for the Undertaker to leave the WWE is to have a casket match, best way possible.
Yeah.
And also apparently another person who's apparently possibly joining the WrestleMania bus this year, Jon Stewart, who has challenged Seth Rollins. You may have heard about that whole video with Jon Stewart, right?
Yeah.
He's apparently going to be at WrestleMania this year, and he's going to probably call out Seth Rollins after his match, if anything.
Well,
because Seth Rollins opened his mouth and said, I'll be on Monday Night Raw. I'll be at an event. Just come and find me. So don't be too surprised if he goes after Seth Rollins.
Yeah, man. It seems like we have a good lineup for WrestleMania this year. Exciting times.
Oh man, this is going to be a really interesting WrestleMania. I have no doubt. Oh man, I could just imagine now what they're going to do with other matches at WrestleMania. Are we going to get an Intercontinental title match? And and in fact, they've actually confirmed some of the superstars in that Battle Royal.
Oh, really?
Miz, Curtis Axel, and Ryback so far in the Battle Royal.
Holy moly. Nice.
So they're the first three.
Do you remember the wrestler called the Red Rooster?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Rooster, yeah.
My hair looks like it, dude. Look. If I put the red on it, I can't believe my hair is so messy. Oh, my God. Well, yours is a little... Well, at least your hair is a little messy, too, today.
Well, of course, yes. And there's no doubt we're going to probably get a promo from Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania because he's going to be there for the Hall of Fame inductee Randy Savage.
I believe The Rock will be there since Roman Reigns,
and also Shawn Michaels. Apparently, Shawn Michaels is meant to induct Kevin Nash, so hopefully Michaels will be around for the big event.
Well, shoot, there you go, man. Bunch of stars.
It makes sense because Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash had that big friendship in the past, so why not have the two come out at WrestleMania and share their friendship with the world?
Oh, yeah.
Bring back the old memories of their wrestling days. And
yeah, I love watching the Hall of Fame. I'm glad that we're getting that also, so that's going to be a good watch. I don't know if we're getting that on a network or it will be on the television. I'm not sure.
Now, this is interesting. Apparently, there's this article, right, that's out that basically AJ WWE rumors storyline in place for Divas return despite company's lawsuits with CM Punk.
Really?
Yeah. There's been a lot of toxic battles between CM Punk and the WWE. WWE firing back at CM Punk for walking out of the company. Last year when, what was that rumor I saw? Because I just saw this note that they wrote where it says basically Dave Malaysia on the Observer message board. The reason why this whole ordeal by Dr. Adam and CM Punk is coming out now is because WWE now believe that Punk has beaten them at their own game. Originally, they thought he had such a strong cast that they settled and hoped it would go away, but now they think he's outworked them, and that's why this has happened this way.
Oh.
Is it me or is it me or is CM Punk getting fired back at the WWE? WWE are literally, filing lawsuits to CM Punk for some strange reason. They've got this hate towards Punk,
That's true, man. Yeah.
How did you feel when you found out that, CM Punk was not going to be... wasn't going to be with the WWE after that whole Royal Rumble incident last year that he got.
Again, a sad thing. CM Punk was getting stronger and stronger, Fans loved him. Would have never thought he would have left, But he said his body couldn't take it anymore. All right. But now he's joining the UFC, which is like that's... UFC is the real deal. I mean, them guys are really hurting each other. You know what I mean, man? So I am curious to see his career in the UFC. I don't watch the UFC, but I will watch his matches just to see how he does.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that think that CM Punk's going to return to the WWE if he doesn't like this job.
But this will amaze you. I have to show you this, man. I found the cover. Check that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out,
Look at that. Look at Vince McMahon. He's put a lot of muscles on since his last battle. Good God.
He's 69 years old. That's him right now. Look at dude. He's like John Cena built, man. Like that's crazy,
jeez, man.
I think.
Wow.
I just have a feeling. I have a feeling he's just gonna go for that one more match, man. I mean, Jesus. He looks like a freaking
yeah. In fact, if there's anybody who needs one more match, which Christian likes to refer, I need one more match at the world's title. Well, where have you been for these one more matches? Because Christian hasn't even been on TV for an entire year, so his career's obviously over. Otherwise, why haven't you shown up for a live event?
I know he's been doing acting. He's on that.
Come on, you want to be a world's champion? You got to be in the ring. I mean, I don't understand how you can just disappear just like that and expect to have a match. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. He's been working with Edge, the other wrestler Edge, on a show called Haven, which is a cool show if you guys haven't seen it. Edge is a great actor. He really is, man. I love his character in that show. It's a Stephen King, based on a Stephen King book or something. But yeah, man, I'm just amazed. At 69 years old, Vince McMahon has a body of like John Cena, dude. That just amazes me, dude.
Yeah, it is very amazing. Now, some other rumored matches, because the other sites have got some other stuff they've heard about potential WrestleMania matches. Particularly, there's been a match about Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus again for WrestleMania. And I think the reason why is because WWE wants to try and bring back the heel side of Sheamus he did when he first came to the WWE. So they want to try and bring that side back.
I hope so. I love heel
because I mean we haven't seen him yet, but you never know. He may show up and attack Daniel Bryan at any time leading up to WrestleMania. So there's still time for that to happen. And
I love Sheamus as a heel.
And then another match that could potentially happen, we could have a fatal four-way intercontinental title match with Bad News Barrett, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and R-Truth for the title. Now, how would you feel about that? A fatal four-way intercontinental title match for WrestleMania.
Why not? Why not? Sounds like a good idea.
But that only depends if any of them are going to be involved in the Battle Royal. Depending on whether they want to be in the Battle Royal match.
That's true.
Because some of these one-on-one matches can't happen unless they don't participate in the Battle Royal. That's the only way this is going to happen. But the good news is the fact that WrestleMania is only just a. If I remember correctly, we are now 33 days till WrestleMania. 33 days until the big night.
Wow.
Are you excited, Mike? Are you excited? 33 days until they go to San Francisco, California, in the Luke Stadium, and another outdoor stadium for WrestleMania. Another one to the table.
Yeah, definitely. They'll be in San Francisco, man, and they will be freaking partying it up. And we'll get the Hall of Fame, which I'm also looking forward to watching. I love watching the Hall of Fame. Then we'll get WrestleMania.
Yes. The Hall of Fame's a fantastic show, and particularly, and also I believe they also have the red carpet scenes on the network, and this is the first time I'll get to see the red carpet moments on the WWE network, where we'll see hopefully Daniel Bryan and Brie, Nikki and John.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So,
that was good last year what they did. So yeah, man, that's cool. You guys now in the UK have the WWE network, so that's awesome.
It is, and more importantly, we're going to hopefully have some live streams from the Fan Access hopefully this year, which we know Michael Cole's going to be down there at some point during the week for the WrestleMania weekend, and then of course the big event on March 29th, which. I ain't being funny, but I think this WrestleMania is about looking into the future, particularly now that they've got this whole new I mean, I don't know what you think of the logo. You know, they've done for WrestleMania 31. The fact that they've got that play button on the bottom and it doesn't have like 31 on it. And does that resemble the future to you of WrestleMania?
Yeah, because they want to. What are they doing? They're pushing the network. So that's what that play button's about. You know, they want everybody to have that network.
Well, I'm just curious on what they're gonna do. You know, what they're gonna do leading up to WrestleMania and what kind of matches we can expect to see. Because I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible for WrestleMania.
That's true. That is true.
This is going to be. I have a good feeling that we're going to have some great memories from this WrestleMania than any WrestleMania that's come before. You know.
Yeah.
I have a funny feeling, and in fact, something else that I bet you haven't heard about yet.
What's that?
Daniel Bryan is going to be getting a biography DVD this year.
Oh, nice.
And it's titled Daniel Bryan Just Say Yes, Yes, Yes.
Ah.
And it's coming on the 15th of June this year. Daniel Bryan's very own DVD to the world. This is going to be a huge release because everybody's a fan of Daniel Bryan. So how can you can't really argue with this DVD release.
No, man, that'll be cool. That'll sell well, definitely.
But that's coming out straight after WrestleMania 31, which is out on the 1st of June this year to DVD and Blu-ray.
Nice.
So it's coming to the UK 1st of June.
Beautiful, man. That's good news.
And also this year we're going to get a Jerry Lawler DVD representing Jerry Lawler's career.
Oh, that's cool.
ECW Unreleased Volume 3 is coming in April. And there's also another brand new Ultimate Warrior DVD, Always Believe.
Wow, another one.
Look at the final days of the Ultimate Warrior, with leading up to the passing of the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh man, you know what, dude?
Yeah,
right here, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the DVDs that came last year, leading up to the death.
Yeah, right. This is really good if you guys haven't watched this set. It wasn't too expensive. It was pretty good, but it was sad. I bought this the day he died. The day he died, when I heard he died, I went right to the store, man. I mean, I meant to buy it eventually, but I went right to the store and I had to buy this, and I watched it that day, and it's really good, man. It really tells a cool story from the Ultimate Warrior's point of view. It's a great DVD set if you guys don't have it.
Yeah. And of course, there's also something else that's coming out in a few weeks from now. On the 16th of March, there's going to be a DVD called The Road is Jericho: Epic Stories and Rare Matches from Y2J. Yes, another Chris Jericho release coming in March.
When's that Flintstones movie coming out?
Yeah, and then following that release, we're going to be getting TLC 2014, the night that Cena beats Seth Rollins in a tables match. Roman Reigns made a comeback. All released on the 23rd of March this year.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of people are going to be excited to get their hands on. TLC, Royal Rumble for this year, Fastlane for this year, WrestleMania, and Extreme Rules for this year.
Yes.
Can you imagine what matches they're going to have for Extreme Rules if Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar meet at Extreme Rules as well as WrestleMania?
That'll be crazy, man. That's what it'll be. Good stuff. Good.
But rating-wise, Mike, what would you rate Fastlane?
I'd probably give it a nice 8, dude. A nice solid 8. It was good. There were some surprise wins. I do love the idea that my man Roman Reigns won. I do love it. I am a fan of Roman Reigns, and I really hope he wins the Wrestlemania or the WCW or the. I just hope he beats Brock Lesnar
for the WWE World
WWE
Championship. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm getting tongue twisted here, but yeah, man, I loved him since he was in Shield, man. So
but either way, you know, we're gonna have a fantastic. We're gonna. You know, it's going to be a very fantastic couple of weeks, really. I mean, the WWE events are going to be brilliant. I mean, we also had the announcement not so long ago about where WrestleMania 32 is going to be, and it's going to be in Texas.
Texas!
Yes, Texas is going to be the home of WrestleMania 32.
That's the home of Texas Tim.
Yeah. Texas Tim's going to get a chance to see the lovely WrestleMania 32.
All right. Awesome.
And yes, this year's SummerSlam is coming to New York, New Jersey. This year, New York, New Jersey SummerSlam.
Really? New York, New Jersey?
Yep, that is going to be where the lovely SummerSlam is going to take place on August 23rd.
Wow!
So nice. It's going to be an interesting to see where they're going to which arena it's going to be in for this summer.
Yeah, cool.
Oh man, it's going to be good. It's going to be good this year. I feel we're going to have some great memories this year.
Yeah, 2015 is going to be a great year for the WWE. I feel.
Yeah, I agree. But either way, I mean, hopefully we'll have Graham and that with us when we review WrestleMania 31 coming next month. Oh man, this is going to be exciting.
we gotta get David Aston in here too.
Yes, we're gonna get David Aston on here because I mean, come on, how can you not review WrestleMania 31? That is this is the night where dreams are made, and I mean, look at all the amazing moments that WrestleMania has had for 31 years.
Oh, yeah.
Hogan slamming Andre the Giant, Randy Savage winning the WWE title, Daniel Bryan winning 2 matches in one night to become champion.
Yeah. The Rock beating Hulk Hogan.
The Rock beating Hulk Hogan, and then you got also The Rock beating Austin, or Austin beating The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so many memories for this, to go by with this.
There really is. There really is, man.
It really is. But I want to thank Michael Shannon for being here for the Fastlane review, and make sure to subscribe and share, and get ready for the arrival of WrestleMania 31 as we get set for the biggest nights in WWE's calendar.
Yes.
So expect everyone to be going crazy for WrestleMania these next few weeks. It's going to be wow.
It will be. It will be.
Anyway, take care, everyone.
Keep on wrestling, everybody.
Keep on wrestling.